What's up, YouTube? Wanted to make a quick video of a topic I had on my mind today, and that is not looking like your circumstances. Okay, so this includes your dress and appearance, okay? And your grooming. Okay, your grooming is huge. So, you know, you could be going through the shittiest circumstances. But you've got to keep up on those things that you don't think matter. They matter a lot more than you know, and they contribute to you getting your shit together, and fixing those circumstances. So, a little story time here, and an example is, so when I got to this new city, I was kind of in a pretty crappy spot. Like, I was in a hotel, a very low end hotel, and I was determined to make it work, right? Partially ego driven, okay? Because I refused to go home. I'm like, man, I done made this move. Things are gonna work out. There's no going back now. You look like an idiot. So I'm like, stay here. I'm determined to make it work. But I wasn't finding a place, and just there was quite a few roadblocks. So naturally, staying in this low end hotel, with no place to stay in this new town, you don't know anybody. You don't even have a place to cook food. So you're eating fast food, and it's all bad, right? So you're gonna start to look like that environment. And I won't lie, man. I was in the same jeans and t-shirt for a little while, because I was basically homeless, and it was like every time I would get my stuff together, like I would shave, I give myself haircuts, so I would give myself a haircut. I'd take my clothes to a laundromat. Like, these little things that you wouldn't think matter. As soon as I started doing those things, like, it would give me that motivation to be like, okay, I have control over something. I don't have control over a lot of things, but one thing I do have control over is how I look, how I appear, how I handle myself, right? And what ended up happening was that confidence boost and that motivation ended up leading me to finding contact with a person that could get me into, or actually the owners of these townhomes. So, I mean, before that, even though I'm homeless, I was in the hotel just rotting away, really. So I'm like, man, I done made calls. I've did everything I could do. I've made calls, and people aren't answering, and just kind of overwhelming. I might have bit off a little more than I could chew. But that's what you need to do. You need to bite off more than you can chew, and you need to learn that you can handle it. Okay? Because you can handle it every time. You're strong, man. You can definitely handle it. So, getting my shit together led me to going out and actually calling people and, like, reading signs around town and meeting people, right? Meeting people face to face, because this is huge. Okay? People can sense, and they base their trust off of you. Those first impressions are everything. When you shake their hand, you look them in the eye, you stand up straight, shoulders back, chin up. Like, these things, these body language and your grooming and whatnot are huge, right? Like, I was still staying clean shaven. I always stay clean shaven. It's just a habit. But if you are gonna grow your facial hair out, man, keep it trimmed up. Don't be looking crazy. I think every man should keep his facial hair trimmed up. Don't just let it go crazy. You gotta look professional. Anywho, I went out, I met some people, I met some people that weren't all online, and ended up making it work, right? But that boost of motivation would have never came if I just laid in there rotting away with these same dirty clothes, grew my beard out, never cut my hair, none of that. And in fact, even if I was able to get that little boost of motivation and get out there and find somewhere and meet people, part of me feels like they would have been like, whoa, it really just boosts their trust in you when you look like you're professional and you look like you take care of yourself and you respect yourself. So I would say, no matter what your circumstances are, you're depressed, whatever you're telling yourself, whatever's going on in your life, like, and I do understand there are some, shit gets tough, trust me, shit gets tough. Like, I'm gonna pull up another picture just to give you example. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about, shit gets tough, I totally get it. But, like, boom, here's one. Hold on. But you cannot look like your circumstances. You get what I'm saying? Like, as tough as the shit gets, man, you gotta look like you got it together. You know what I mean? At least look like you got it together. Cause the more you fake it, the more shit. Yo, look at this, man. Look at that, dude. Baked, bro. Never even shaved, bro. I got this baggy. Like, what is this, bro? Like, it's insanely skinny. I never took care of myself. Like, I didn't eat anything. Like just straight skin and bones, bro. It was bad. Like, I was just in socks and sandals and, like, just shorts, just tripping, bro. Like, I didn't shave. I had that bleached hair. I don't know what I was doing with that. That was messed up. Anywho, you get the point. Been there, done that, right? I noticed the reactions I got from that, okay? And the life that I made looking like that, man, night and day difference. So although I was feeling like shit, man, I was going through so much at that time. Like, there was so much going on. Just so many bad circumstances. Like, I'll probably let details and stuff go, like, later. I'd love to make a video and chat with you guys on that. Get your opinions and hear your stories, But point being, been there, man. You cannot look like your circumstances. So I encourage you, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how shitty it's gotten, no matter how down in the trenches you are, to get your shit right. Get a cut, shave up a little, get some shirts that fit, get some nice clothes, smell good. Just these things will pay you back big time, trust me. I can't, like, totally spell it out for you, but having confidence is everything. Fools can tell when you're walking around and you just down, you got your head down. They can tell when you don't feel good about yourself, and that's not going to attract what you want to change your life. You kind of got to be like an actor, right? I think once I started figuring shit out, I started just, like, faking confidence, right? But faking confidence is confidence, okay? Like, eventually, that faking is going to cross over into real confidence, and that's just who you are, And things to help build that confidence is going to be things that I mentioned earlier, like grooming and your clothes, and in the gym. How am I forgetting, bro? Get in the gym. You've got to get in the gym. You got to get in the gym. And I've mentioned this in past videos, but it's going to be intimidating at first. Trust. It's going to be very intimidating at first if you've never been there. Bro, just do it. Just do it, man. We're all men. Who gives a damn, bro? Like, no one really is in there caring about you as much as you think they are. And they may be all like fucking, amped. Fools be amped in the gym, rightfully so. They're pumping weight. But don't get intimidated, bro. Walk in there like you're one of the guys. I don't care if you're fat, skinny, any of that. One thing about when I see somebody who's super skinny or, obese or whatever in the gym, bro, my respect goes through the roof for you. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not worried about, like, half the fools are not going to get in there and do that work you're putting in. So, bro, my respect to you so much. Like, I respect those guys so much. Because a lot of people don't have the guts or the drive or the discipline to even get in there and change their situation. So, just a recap, man. Let's get your hair cut. Let's shave that shitty beard off. That shitty beard you're trying to grow in that's not growing in and it's just patchy. And you keep saying it's going to grow in, but it's not going to grow in. Bro, cut that shit. Okay? Cut that beard. Find a cheap cologne, man. I like to Coach Black or Coach Blue. Any of those like Coach. I think Coach is a decent cheap option. But there's plenty of options you can get. Okay? Or just take a shower. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, shower regularly. Get behind your ears. Like, do these little things. Shower. Okay? Clothes that fit you. It doesn't have to be super expensive. This shirt's from like H&M. You don't gotta go that crazy. Get a 4-pack of the Goodfellows at Target, bro. When you're hitting the gym and you get those Goodfellows at Target and you match those with some jeans and some nice shoes, or some shorts and some nice shoes, bro, you're set. I kid you not, you're fucking set. That's what you need. You need a set of whites and you need a set of blacks. Rotate through them, bro. Get rid of that graphic tee, bro. Get rid of all that. And yeah, you're gonna be better for it. I just gave you the blueprint to setting your shit up, so I believe in you, bro. I believe in you, and I feel like your circumstances do not or should not reflect on you when you go out of that house. You should leave that shit at the door. You get what I mean? Matter of fact, you shouldn't even leave it at the door. Your house, wherever your living space, should not look like you either. You should, or look like the way you're feeling. You should have all your shit right. Like, bed should be made. Shit should be clean. Start with making your bed in the morning. And these are all things that come with time, bro. Like, start small. Build your way up. But I believe in you, bro. You definitely got hella potential, Yeah, I just don't want you out here looking crazy. And if you need any tips, any guidance, bro, hit me in the comments, leave a like. Tell me what you think of this video. Tell me about topics you guys might want to talk about or hear. I'm always here to talk. I leave my Instagram and my email in my description. So, and on my channel. If you hit the channel, you can go up there and find that. So if you ever have any questions or anything you want to talk about privately, just hit me up, man. I'm always open to talking. And we can talk about whatever. So, I appreciate you guys for watching. Super thankful for the supportive comments and everything y'all have been leaving lately. It's awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Once again, I appreciate you and I believe in you. Let's grow through life together. Let's get this thing done. Let's make it the best experience we can make it together. Awesome. All right, fellas. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.